Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Royal Shakespeare Company!
Yeah! Welcome to the show, people! Good morning! It's not morning, is it? We're in Stratford-upon-Avon, famous for Mr. William Shakespeare. Now, it was 20 years ago, in 1995, that our neighbour, Pat, her brother, they'd gone off to the Dordogne in France, Bergerac, and they said, do you want to have our house in Stratford, just here, the Lee, and do some cat sitting? So we did. We had a week down here, didn't we, Mum?
We did.
I mean, just look at that, what a worldy place. Amelie's doing the tourist thing. I mean, I can't talk, I'm the same. But look at that. Just a little bit further along as well, you've got Anne Hathaway's cottage. She was Shakespeare's wife. And this is the Lee, where we stayed. Beautiful property. An addendum. 1995 was 30 years ago and not 20. What a lovely building. Even my nan and granddad drove down from St Helens to join us. Okay, so that was a bit of an addendum. We've parked up this end near the Shottery, whatever that means, because it's free. It's a bit of a walk into the centre, but it's a lovely walk across a field. Our mate Patrick Stewart, who plays Captain Picard, he had a lot to do with Shakespeare, didn't he? He was a famous Shakespearean actor. My sister, when she worked at the Royal Shakespeare Company, actually saw him. Among other people, she saw Prince Charles, now the King, Dame Judi Dench, and David Tennant. Beautiful flowers. You must need to keep watering these because it is bloody roasting today. I mean, look how dry it all is. Look at this field. The joys of summer, eh? Now, we were just discussing AI, ChatGPT. Amelie is a teacher. She says it's a shame she can't set homework for the kids anymore to write something using their imagination, because you just know it's going to be computer generated, don't you? But I was also saying I use ChatGPT to analyse old documents. For example, when I'm doing family tree research, I'll put on an 1841 census and say, look at the household, look at the neighbours, tell me some things that I might not have known about it. And there you go. Fantastic.
C'est fantastic.
Ooh, look at this. It's a pagoda. Oh, would you look at that? It's just like the one at RHS Bridgewater that my cousin Jane's husband helped to build. Well, here we are, look. Big wide angle lens. Of my belly, but look, wow, fantastic. I like it. Got pictures of bats, or rather inscriptions of bats, and look at this. Hang on, come down a bit. Got all the scene here along, all carved into the wood. Fantastic, eh? I like it. Cool stuff. Right, where's my mum and Amelie gone? C'est ça la question. We've come to a finger post, and the question is, do we start at Shakespeare's birthplace, or do we go to the Trinity Church where he's buried? Let's do it all backwards. Let's start where he was buried. Yeah, down there by the river on the right.
This is where we are. Yeah, Holscroft, and the whole town.
Yeah.
And so.
It's called
Oh.
Holscroft.
Is it Holcroft?
Holscroft.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, damn. Mummy's car in red, look. Yeah. Look, Ace, it's a memorial garden. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon.
Wow.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Step. Yes, we are. Did you find out what Holcroft is?
Yes, I did, my love. It is Shakespeare's
son-in-law. It was his daughter Susanna who got married to a Dr. Hall, and they lived there.
Very good. That was funny. Sometimes in my head I think my German's a bit shit, but you'll be my witness. I was just chatting with a whole load of grannies there on a trip from Rüdesheim, and I was waffling on, wasn't I?
About Star Trek.
Ziemlich gut. Here it is. Holy Trinity, welcome. Lives changed through God's love. The next question is, what year did Shakespeare die?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. 15? Was it? No, it'd be 16.
16, 16?
Yeah, 16 something.
16.
Let's Google it.
it.
Here we are, Amelie was right. 1616 he died. Français, français. Vous êtes français? Elle est française? Moi je suis anglais. Et puis là maintenant on a croisé une famille qui vient de Tours. La fille fait un échange pendant un mois à l'université de Birmingham. Ah oui, beau. T'as vu ça? T'as vu l'église derrière moi? C'est beau, hein? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Where's this little cheeky monkey off to now? She loves it. She loves the graveyard, don't you? You're just like your dad. Yeah, do you like it here? Look at all these old graves, eh? 일본인 됐어요. 중국. Chinese. Oh, that's right. So it's a working church. They've currently got a christening going in at the back. Now if you want to pass the lovely lady here from California, there's a £5 admission fee. But this is where Shakespeare is buried. And then look at this, you actually have the baptism entry for William Shakespeare. A register of burials. Fantastic stuff. Is that a copy? That mustn't be the real one. Do you know who William Shakespeare was? Was he a writer? A poet? Look at the stunning stained glass windows. Maybe Lily's made friends with a Chinese group. Look just how beautiful all these carvings are as well in the wood. Weird little creatures, probably hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years old. They look like strange faces with sausages in the mouth, leaves, swords. So William Shakespeare is buried here. You can see here that he didn't want to be moved when he died, that he wanted to be buried here in Stratford. He was actually baptised here as well in this very font over here. Over 400 years ago. Such a famous man from antiquity. This is a Bible. It is huge.
Oh my goodness.
This is one that Shakespeare used to read, maybe. What a stunning little chapel. Imagine being like that little kid getting baptised in here. Wow. No wonder they recorded it. Well, that was definitely worth it. I enjoyed that. Such a famous person, and then to see where he's buried, it's an honour, I suppose. So now that we're done with the Holy Trinity and Shakespeare's grave, we're going to walk along the river up towards the Royal Shakespeare Company. Oh, ready?
It's okay, thank you.
The river's here, yeah. See all the nice water, and there's a boat. Look.
Place here. Sophie told us to go.
Look at this big weeping willow here, baby. Oh. You got us. Right then, wow, this little spot. State of that tree, that is enormous. Probably been there for hundreds of years itself. What is it?
That's Midsummer Night's Dream.
Reminds me a little bit of Łazienki Park in Warsaw. This here is the chain ferry. The bloke is literally winding the boat along the chain across this here river, the River Avon. What on earth is this tree? How very, very strange. Wow. I think that there is the Royal Shakespeare Company. Oh, what's your head? I recognise the tower because my sister once took my other daughter up there and was waving at us from the top. Wrong, I suppose. Oh, plenty of room for it.
Yeah, there's plenty of room for it. Yeah, rice to like.
I might just have a coffee.
Look at that. So for drinks, you can't go on the other bit, that's eating only, but look at that view. It's got old buildings here, trees, big tower. Go on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Lego. A Lego Shakespeare. Come in, Mum. Swan Lake. La 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 la. To be or not to be. So in the end, because it was a big old wait up there, we've come down by the river where it's scorching out. We've ordered some drinks and some ice cream. There's a brass band going on across the river. How's that for you? Ice cream, chips, beer, Coke. What was that? Mojito?
That's
Sauvignon
no
Blanc.
Mojito because there's no alcohol.
Well, bit of a mess up with the order there. The ice creams didn't come, so it kicked off a bit. Should hopefully be getting the ice creams now as we leave. What a big old stress and kerfuffle, eh? Anyway, got ice cream. Cheers. Okay, Flory. Wow, we were. Look at that view. Fantastical. Wow. It's alright, isn't it? Hello. Are you shouting? Decent, isn't it? Look at the state of that view. That's where we sat earlier on the balcony with all them swords. Bit of a fairground there in the distance going on. And then look at that there, you've got the River Avon and the church beyond where Shakespeare's buried. Guided tour here. Oh, look at that. Fantastic views. Yes, cheeky daughter. Yes, cheeky daughter.
On this one day in March, and show all the children. You've never been to church?
I've been to church, I've only been to that.
Look at that. And you see the swans? You see the bridge? You see the big wheel? So yeah, the Royal Shakespeare Company Tower, level 8, definite highlight of this trip. Get yourselves up here, and it's free. Well, while Emily peruses books in the shop, we're going to run up to Tesco and get some milk for this little one. It is market day here in Stratford, as you can see. Lots of artisanal products. There was a chap there doing Indian Punjabi street food. Smelled well fit. There he is, old Billy. That's a nice little cool oasis in here, away from all the tourists and the heat. Milk o'clock. That's very good advice.
I will soon be. Keep the dumb fuckery away.
You know what? We've been wandering around here now for about at least 3.5 hours. We like Stratford. It's alright. Two sides to every city though, isn't there? Does my mum know the way to Shakespeare's birthplace? She claims to. Ooh.
Better off we can either do
Alright now, so this is the street, Henley Street, where William Shakespeare was born. Public library here. And just here, there's a statue of your wee man. A gift from the Bird family. To be or not to be? That is the question.
You've basically had a year's worth of living there without getting it.
So this is Shakespeare's birthplace. There is a photo of me actually, probably from 1995, sat in the back garden here. We've done full circle from Shakespeare's place of burial all the way back to where he was born, having seen where all his plays were performed. Mate, too bad Ava Lily's asleep, because look, there's a Peter Rabbit specialist here. In the window you've got all sorts of teddies here. You've got Peter himself, you've got Jemima Puddle Duck. You've another of these daft things where I can pop my head in and look. Hey, what's up, dog? Non sans doigt. Wow. Jesus. Some prickly hands then. Oh, noble fool, a worthy fool. The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. From As You Like It. One last quick one is Anne Hathaway's cottage. Are you ready? Ta-da! And there we are. The cottage de Anne Hathaway.